Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Justin with AmericanTrucks.com and welcome to my best of video for the exhaust category, available for all 2015 and newer 5-liter F150s. Now the purpose of this video is to give you my top 3 catback choices here on the site based off of my personal experience along with some customer feedback to help you guys choose a quiet, medium, or wild system for your rig. Now I just want to point out that these are 3 of many different options you'll find here at AmericanTrucks.com. And if you're not digging any of my choices in this video, that's perfectly okay. In fact, I encourage you to check out some of our other options here on the site, along with the corresponding sound clips. So why put an aftermarket exhaust on your rig? Well, that's a dumb question, right? Louder is always better, especially with the 5-liter powered F150s. The question is just how loud do you want to go? Well, that's what we're going to find out here today. But let's first start out with my choice for a mild option. Now this is going to be a great exhaust for the owners who want to hear just a little bit more volume over the factory system, but would still prefer to stay under the radar, and for that I went with the Magnaflow MF Series catback, which I gave a 3 out of 5 on my Wake the Neighbor scale, and here's what it sounds like. Now, I've been on record saying the Magnaflow systems are without a doubt one of my favorites for the F150, no matter what engine. 2.7, 3.5 EcoBoost, but especially the great sounding 5-liter V8. And the thing I like most about the Magnaflow systems is just the overwhelmingly deep tone the company is able to achieve using their signature MF Series muffler here. Now this thing is straight through by design, and it is packed with an acoustic fiber material that, when combined, does help shape that nice, smooth, deep tone you guys heard with our sound clips. Another thing I do enjoy about the Magnaflow is the amount of options they give prospective buyers when it comes to the layout. Now the system that we have here in this video does feature their dual same side exit configuration, does dump before the passenger side rear tire, which is currently the most popular option here on the site, and also the most affordable from Magnaflow at right around $700. Now you can also grab this thing in a dual same side exit but after the rear tire. You can also get it in a single side exit configuration, dual split rear exit configuration, so you have a lot of options. And since all of the systems utilize roughly the same MF Series muffler, albeit different lengths, you can expect that same deep thumping tone with each system. But on top of the tone and configuration, 5-liter owners can also look forward to a rock solid build quality here with the Magnaflow, including 409 grade stainless steel throughout, quality welds, mandrel bent tubing, and finally all exiting out the 3.5-inch staggered /cut tips. In summary guys, the Magnaflow is going to be an affordable, well-built system and one that will deliver an enjoyable tone but with minimal drone. But what if you crave a little bit more? You don't mind a decent amount of volume or bark at full boogie, but at the same time you don't want to alert every cop in town. Well, for that, may I suggest our middle of the road system, the Borla SType, which I gave a 4 out of 5 on the Wake the Neighbor scale, and here's what it sounds like. Borla is without a doubt one of the most trusted names in the aftermarket exhaust game and is going to offer you a few different flavors depending on what you are after. For instance, the S-Type that we have here is going to be the company's middle of the road offering, with their touring system being the milder of the 3, and finally the attack system rounding out the top honors for being the company's screamer. Well, let's bring our focus back to the S-Type here and talk about why it made my list for the middle of the road system. Now listen guys, the volume on the S-Type, in my opinion, it's nearly perfect. Just the right amount of bark coming from the Borla, but at the same time it's polished enough to drive grandma to church if and when you need to, thanks to the extremely quiet in-cabin experience. But on top of that awesome tone, the Borla will deliver some of the nicest materials and build quality out of all of my choices here today. 304 grade stainless steel throughout, which is the benchmark material in the aftermarket exhaust world, and ultimately it's going to be the best at reducing or resisting corrosion over the years. 3-inch mandrel bent tubing before the S-Type muffler, does step down to 2.25-inch tubing here before exiting out the rather large 4-inch polished tips embossed with that Borla logo. Now guys, the quality materials and the build here are certainly gonna add to that final price tag, as the Borla does ring in at right around 1,100 bucks for the split rear exit system that we have here. Now just like Magnaflow, Borla does give truck owners some options when it comes to layout. As I just mentioned, you're currently looking at the tried and true truck design, guys, that dual split rear exit configuration. By the way, that's also currently the most popular on the site. But did you know you can also grab this thing in a dual same side exit configuration? That's gonna dump behind the passenger side rear tire, and it will deliver more of a factory style appearance. But either way guys, the S-Type is an awesome system from the tone down to the quality, and was an easy choice for my middle of the road system. Last but not least, we have the Wild Catback. Now these things certainly aren't going to be for the faint of heart, and are going to be for the truck owners who want to be heard and want to be heard a lot. And while there are a few systems that qualify based on overall volume alone, I decided to go with the fan favorite Flowmaster Outlaw, which did receive a strong 5 out of 5 on my Wake the Neighbor scale, and here's what it sounds like. As you guys just heard with our sound clips, the Outlaw system is going to punish eardrums for miles around, thanks largely in part to the Super 10 series muffler that is incorporated into the Outlaw catback for the 5-liter pickup. Now guys, make no mistake about it, easily one of the most aggressive mufflers in the iconic Flowmaster lineup, and also is going to produce a boatload of noise both outside and inside the truck, making it a perfect choice for the owners who want to be heard. And one of the things I like most about the Outlaw here from Flowmaster is that the company includes a couple of different configurations with every single kit. And what I mean by that is, utilize these guys here with the tips and you can dump this thing out underneath the rear bumper, or on the other hand, you can throw these guys on and you can dump it behind the passenger and driver side rear tire. So again, a very cool option that the company includes with every single kit. And all of that said, this is still well below $1,000, easily making this one of the best bang for your buck systems on the site. Material wise, you are looking at a full stainless steel build here at the Flowmaster as well, 409 grade to be exact. Not quite as nice as Borla's 304 grade, but at this price point, it's kind of expected. Now the 409 is still going to do a great job of reducing corrosion over the years, and far better than the entry-level material in the category, which is typically going to be your aluminized steel. Other notables with the Flowmaster include 3-inch mandrel bent tubing, again the different configuration options like we already covered, 4-inch ceramic coated tips, which will be a little bit more durable than a painted surface, and like the rest of my systems here in this video, built right here in the USA and is backed by a lifetime warranty. The Outlaw is an absolute screamer, guys, that will definitely not disappoint in the volume department and can be had for well south of $1,000. Well guys, that's gonna wrap us up here for my best of video in the exhaust category for all 2015 and newer 5-liter F150s. Again, these are just 3 of many different options you're gonna find here at AT, so I encourage you to check out our selection, listen to the sound clips, and it'll better help you decide on the right system for your ride. I'm Justin, thanks for watching, and for all things F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.